My name is James Williams Jr. This is Comfort Habit number 2. So I'm going to drop this down for you real quick because I got this off of Todd Buzz and it really hurt my feelings. So this is going to be a 2-section thing. It's only going to be one video if I can help it. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out the way. Okay, one. The first video I watched from Todd Buzz was this lady making an ass of herself in Subway. Her and a Subway fighter got to arguing or whatever. It's called the worst Subway customer ever. Okay, cool. Now, I understand you get angry at customers and all this other stuff, and I understand you get angry at the people serving you. But never is it okay to outright call out somebody and their sexuality on their job in front of thousands of people. Now, if you're prejudiced and you got a problem with gay people, hey, that's cool and everything, but there's a time and a place for everything. So don't fucking do that. And when there's children in presence, you probably really shouldn't go around calling people a fucking faggot and threatening to whoop their ass on their job. You're not giving your children great examples. And why do I say this? Because I'm not a great example. But I own that shit. And I also do my damnedest to not swear in front of children. I'm not very successful at it. I give you the whole 1,000 on that. And every time I open up my mouth, generally the word damn flies out. Every now and again you get an MF or an SOB or a plain old F-bomb. It just depends on the mood I'm in. If I'm smiling, there's a problem. So then you know I'm probably not the day that you should probably be messing with. Anyway, the second thing I'm going to touch on, because I'm done with the other section. We're done with that. We're completely done with that. Just know where and when to act like a damn fool. And also, because this lady was black, that fucks us all up for going in the subway. And unfortunately, the gay person also was black, so bad idea for you to just keep feeding into the fire. Now, sometimes you can't walk away from a fight, okay? Pure and simple, and y'all gonna have to handle that. But in public, that's probably not the best idea. Now, back to where I was going at first. So I read another thing on Top Buzz about this teacher who pulled off Arabian girls habit, the goddamn wrap that goes around their hair. Yeah, that thing, the Muslim stuff, where it covers like all of this and all of this. No, so they're like this. Their mask outfit thing. HIJIB. I don't know what the hell it's called. Alright? There you go. So first off, if this is real, and it's Top Buzz, so they're pretty close to accurate. If this is real, one, I don't give a damn if you're a teacher. You do not have the right to remove the garment of someone whose religion insisted they keep it on. And for another cultural shocker to you, teacher, that's basically assault. And I hope that the student sues the teacher because the teacher wanted to show the student's hair. Okay, one, you probably should ask, and she could lift up the back without taking off the mask to reveal her hair. But they don't just hide it to hide their hair. They hide their faces because in their culture, women are allowed to be seen except for in the house. Now, I'm an Indian with the feather, not the ones with the dots, and the Muslim religion and whatever it is that they do don't allow that. All right? And for her to disrespect that and to be an authority figure, that's some fucked up shit. All right? Now, why am I on this? Because I'm rolling right into my third subject. Surprise, you didn't know? It's about bullying. So, I watched the video on Top Buzz or YouTube about a guy bullying a hamburger. Now, in the video, yeah, it was actors and staff members, and they were all doing this to teach people a lesson. And they beat up a burger. They literally put their fist through a burger and served it to people. And then so, the people who would come and complain were the same people who sat there and watched the half-breed kid, I can say that because I'm a half-breed, be bullied by the big white kid, clowns from a chicken, or a tooth. No, piece of the fork that I broke. Anyway, God, I'm glad I didn't swallow that. Anyway, the whole thing was set so that people would respond. It was kind of like a what would you do scenario. Now, at the end, it said that 9 times out of 10, the teachers intervene 4% out of 100. 4%. So that's 96 students out of 100. Or let's go like for class percentages, like there's like maybe what, 17 students in the class. So I would say, not counting the bullies, 17 students are picked on, where like 3 of them, like not counting the bullies, someone actually says something. What the hell is going on with the system? The system is fractured. Excuse me. That wasn't the F word I was looking for. The system is fucked. I was fucked when I went to school. I was bullied from grade school to high school. Now, I know you guys heard me say that I've been fighting since I was 6 years old. But all the fighting in the world don't mean nothing when you get disciplined at home by these things. My mom never let me fight in school. In fact, there's only been one occasion where I actually got away with fighting in school. And that was because the girl called me out my name. She called me a fucking nigger. She didn't use the word fucking, but she did call me a nigger. And in turn, my martial artist dumbass couldn't resist my reflexes, and I bust her lip. To that young lady, I am sorry. For my actions, not for the reason. No, I probably should have walked away because I knew martial arts, and I should have known better. Because a man should never put his hands on a woman. But I don't think boys and girls actually count, because now girls are just as tough as boys, if not tougher, and some of them are whooping our asses. So, moving on. In grade school it was half-breed. In middle school and high school was, you're not getting any pussy, you're a piece of shit, you're a short motherfucker, you can't do this, you can't do that, you're not on the team, so we don't have to respect you. And eventually it got worse, and outside of school I was teased on my job by some white fella who refused to call me by my name, and because of my Native American heritage he enjoyed calling me chief. Now I'm over all that, sort of, but mostly I have forgiven all of it, sort of, but it still pisses me off to see that the system is still totally fucked, and that no one does something about school bullies. So before I cut out and go back to fixing my Mass Effect, which I totally fucking deleted, I'm going to make this quite simple. If you put cameras in every school in America, and don't say that you can't, because there are grants that you can get for your schools, and damn near every city can get them. All they need is security cameras and one recording unit, and put them at the entry of the bathroom, and every classroom put one with a 10-meter spread from my corner right here so you can see the top of the building to the bottom of the building. People will behave. If you take the videos and show them to a judge or to their parents, and I would say, let's implement the 3-strike rule. So 3 strikes and your ass is out of our school. Or 3 strikes and we press charges. See, usually if you intervene with the law, kids straighten the fuck up, because most kids are afraid of the police. Maybe you guys ought to think about that while you're not doing anything, except for like that 4% of teachers who actually intervene and decide that they shouldn't let people be bullying in their classes. I'm going to commend those teachers real quick, because you know what? Those teachers were probably someone just like me who got bullied in school and no one did a damn thing. So as I close out, I want you guys to think about that. Try seeing if we can all have fundraisers to put cameras and shit in all the schools in America. And maybe, just maybe, the violence and the bullying will stop. I'm James Williams Jr., Skunk for Havoc number 2. Be seeing you.